Greetings, YouTube. It is crazy late. It is past 1 a.m. It's around 1:30 by the time this makes it on my channel. I promised a couple people I'd cover this, and I was getting ready for bed, and I kept thinking, have you ever had something that you knew you were going to do, or you said you were going to do, and you forgot to do it, and then like right as you were about to start relaxing, you remember it? That's what just happened to me. And even though I could skip this video and just go to bed, and that sounds really nice, I promised a couple people I'd cover it, and you're only as good as your word in this life, and once your word is not good, you are not good to, well, society in some ways. As dark as that sounds, here we are with this video. So, this is not the first time we've seen this, but it is still pretty rare, maybe at most once a month, where Cavalier players feel like they got the better deal. If you're confused by that, let me explain. We saw in the last couple weeks a Thronebreaker offer that gave you 3 Tier 5 basic catalysts with some, I think it was Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst fragments, very small amount, for $40, which put the price tag of Tier 5 basic, which are 45,000 Tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, at about $13 and change a piece American. Now, of course, if you're watching this from another country, that the currency exchange rate is different. It's more than $13. Even if you're watching across the pond, Google Play Store, Apple Store, they kind of screw you over when it comes to the conversion rates of euros or pounds from what I've seen. And of course, if you're in Kabam's headquarters of Canada, you're also paying a lot more. But regardless, that was last couple weeks. Today, as we went over today with the piggy bank offer as well, you got a pathetic amount. You got retail price of gold, which is $100,000 per $10 spent, or $150 for $15, and then a pathetic amount of Tier 5 basic. That means if you bought all 3, you would get 1 fully formed Tier 5 basic, or the price of that has gone up from $13.33 to $45. That's more than, what, a 300% increase? Doing math at 1:30 a.m. Not good. So, $45 for Thronebreakers, and yes, I know it's technically a Tier 6 Catalyst fragment bundle, but the fragments are so small that really it's a Tier 5 basic Catalyst bundle in terms of what you can actually use. Compare that to the Cavalier offer, shout out to my man Greg, RX Prime, which this thing is $15 for 1, which is the equivalent of what Thronebreaker players, yes, are paying $45 for. Now, I get there's no gold attached to it. I get that there's no Tier 6 basic catalyst fragments, but that's such a small percentage that it really doesn't seem like it matters. And on top of that, if you're worried about gold, well, we have a number of things to do. I guess the golden piggy bank is one option, but I think it's a ripoff. Really, you could jump into that gold quest to celebrate the 7-year anniversary this week for free, because that was running the past 24 hours with this sale, although not technically the past 24 hours, but the past 13 hours at the time of recording this. Either way, congratulations to Cavalier players for actually being able to buy this a lot cheaper. I still think at best it's a B- grade, because I do think if you already have the units, we're going to see these a lot easier than ever before, because that's what's happened historically with greater gifting crystals. I predict that we'll be getting a slew of Tier 5 Basic and Tier 2 Alpha as the game continues to transition to Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha very slowly. And then, of course, the usual amount of 6-star shards, etc. I will be doing a wish crystal for those crystals as we get closer, and I think those come out the 20th, and today is technically the 15th, so I better start getting my act together and recording that video in the next couple of days. So be on the lookout for that, but in the meantime, let's make sure that this video stays at under 5 minutes and I can actually attempt to go to bed. Have a good rest of your whatever time it is, Wednesday. Thanks for watching.